Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been a minute. I know I promised you guys I'll be giving you guys content, but I can't stop. Okay, I have to get on my ginger. So I was a little bit down. That was why I was not able to record as soon as I thought I would, but now I feel good. I feel better. So yeah, we have to give you guys the content you guys signed up for. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you've not subscribed yet, go subscribe. All right, and if you're an old-time subscriber, thank you so much for coming back again. This is the video I promised you guys the last time I made my previous video. If you've not seen that video about port of entry, go watch it. Okay, I'm going to link it right here. All right, so if you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Lami. I am an immigrant in America, and I've been sharing my journey, how I started, my timeline, and everything that I know, my tips and my advice, everything. I've been sharing it. So if this is the type of video that you like, please click the like button and also subscribe to this channel. Now join the family. All right, so yeah, so let's go into this video. All right, okay, so let's say now you're in America, you've gone through the port of entry, you have seen your spouse, which is the fun part, the part all of us have been waiting for. So now you've seen your spouse and now you're in America. What next? What do you need to do? How do you get your life started? What's the next step? Okay, that's why I'm doing this video for you guys. All right. Okay, so I think 2 days after I got into America, I opened an account immediately. I had some money that I brought with me from Nigeria, so I decided to put that in my account because I just didn't want to have it cash with me. So you can open an account even though you've not gotten your green card. That's what I want to tell you guys. So all you need to do is just to take your Nigerian passport, and I think your passport photograph or something like that. I don't think you actually even need the passport photograph, but confirm with your bank. Okay, just check online and see the kind of things they need from you, but you don't need your green card to open an account. Okay, you can open an account after you the minute you get to America. All right. So yeah, so and I'm also going to be telling you guys some of the mistakes that I made so you guys don't make that mistake. All right, yeah, so I opened an account with Bank of America, and that was the first thing I did. Okay, so you don't need a green card to do that. I'm going to be telling you the things that you need to do after you get your green card, but right now you seriously don't need to get your green card before you open an account. So the next thing obviously is you can travel within states. Okay, you can travel within America with your Nigerian passport, even if the visa that you came in with is expired. I don't know if I told you guys, so when I came into America, I had just 1 month and some weeks left on my immigrant visa when I came. For some reason, when I got the visa, normally you're supposed to get 6 months, but I didn't get 6 months. I got 1 month and some weeks, but that's not why we're here. Even if I got 2 days, I was going to jackpot within that 2 days. Just joking. Yeah, so I had 1 month and some weeks. So even after the visa expired, I thought I couldn't travel, but you can actually travel. All they need is your ID. Like, all they need at the airport is your ID within America. You can't travel out of the country without your green card, okay? But you can travel within America, like within America. From maybe, let's say from Atlanta, you can go to Texas, you can go to Chicago, you can go anywhere within America. Okay, all they need is your ID, and your Nigerian passport serves as your ID. Okay, don't let anybody get you twisted. Your Nigerian passport serves as your ID here, pending the time you get your green card. Okay, so you can use your Nigerian passport to travel within America. All right, so yeah, so and another thing is, if you go to restaurants over here, if you want to order food or let's say alcohol, right? If you want to order alcohol, they have to verify that you're at least 18 before they can give it to you, before they can serve you. So they will ask for your ID as well. Your Nigerian passport also serves as your ID, so you can always take your Nigerian passport everywhere you're going until you get your green card. Okay, or once you get your green card, you can keep it somewhere. I'm not saying toss it, but keep it somewhere. But yeah, so you know, you can use it at the mall. If you want to get alcohol at the mall, if you want to get something at the mall, they would need your ID. Anything that just has to do with alcohol, basically, they need your ID. Even if it's cocktail, once there's alcohol inside, they need your ID, and your Nigerian passport can serve as your ID. I thought, because I was already in America, my Nigerian passport was no longer valid and I couldn't use it. That's a lie. I made that mistake and I found out later on, and I was so pained, because every time me and my spouse we go out, anytime my husband go out and he orders food and he orders something that has alcohol in it, I can't. I have to order juice or water. Very sad. So yeah, so that's one thing. Okay, so the next thing after that is obviously to wait for your green card. After you know, getting your account sorted, I literally don't think there's anything more you can do just than to wait for your green card. Okay, so you wait for your green card, and if you're coming to America, once you get your visa, please make sure that you pay for your green card before you leave Nigeria. But if you don't pay for your green card before coming to America, it's fine. Okay, you can still come to America and pay for it. So once you get here, let that be one of the first things you do. Okay, so if you don't pay for your green card in Nigeria, if you don't pay for your green card in Nigeria, you can pay for it here. So let that be the next thing you do if you've not done that. Okay, so another thing I want to tell you guys is, if you change your address, okay, before you get your green card, so let's say you've gotten to America and then you and your spouse need to change your address or something like that, and you've not gotten your green card, quickly notify the green card office so they don't send your green card to the old address. Only if that address is like a family house, somewhere where you still have access to their mailbox. If you don't have access, like apartments and stuff like that, you will not have access to that mailbox again once you leave. So make sure that you notify the green card office immediately if you change your address, so that your green card doesn't get sent to somewhere else, and then that can, you know, delay you getting your green card as soon as possible. So try to do everything that will make you get that green card as fast as possible, because immediately you get it, that's when literally your life starts in America. Okay, yeah. So in my case, I waited 3 months, even though I paid my spouse paid for the green card while I was in Nigeria. But mind you, when we did ours, COVID was still a thing. There was still a lot of backlog, so don't let that don't use that. Okay, right now I think things are speeding up a little bit, at least over here in America, so I don't think it's going to be that crazy like it was during my own time. So once you get your green card, okay, your green card will be mailed to your house. Like I said, if you change your address, let them know you change your address. So okay, so your green card will be mailed to your house. If you've not seen my green card video when I went to the mail to get my green card, go check it out. Okay, it's actually one of the funniest videos that I've posted, and that video is actually doing so well. I'm really grateful for you guys watching it. Okay, so the green card video, if you've not seen it, go see it. Okay, yeah, so once you get your green card mailed to you, literally your life starts in America. All right, so yeah, so the next thing I did was to call the Social Security office. So now there's something here called a Social Security number. That number is what you use when you get a job over here in America. If you get a job, they always do background checks, and something just has to link you to the system. So that number is what links you to the system in America. Okay, with that number you can get insurance, you can literally do anything with that number. To be honest, your green card is actually not not the most important. To be honest, that Social Security number is the most important, but you can get a Social Security number if you are not a permanent resident. Okay, I think students also get Social Security numbers as well, but I'm not sure. Okay, don't quote me. So yeah, so that number is what makes you work. That's what you can use to work. That's what you can use for so a lot of things. And I will tell you guys, please, that number is something that you keep very close to you. In fact, you just put the number in your mind or your head and you keep that paper somewhere safe. It's not something that you take everywhere with you or in your wallet or something like that, because if you misplace it, I think you can only change your Social Security number 3 times or something like that. After that, I don't think you can. So if you if you misplace it or that number gets into the wrong hands, it's trouble. Except if you notified the Social Security office immediately, like you lost your wallet. If you get into the wrong hands and they use it for something really bad, that crime is coming on you because it's your number. Do you understand? yeah, so I didn't mean to scare you guys, but you guys can always go online, go search for Social Security Administration and see all that that number entails and how you need to go about things. Okay, so the next thing I did was to call the Social Security office. Like I said, when I got my green card, COVID was still a thing. You couldn't just walk into a Social Security office to make an appointment. So you have to call them on the phone to make an appointment on the phone, and then they'll tell you a time to come in. You have to come in at that time. But right now, with the way things are right now, you can literally walk into any Social Security office to apply immediately. Okay, so if you get your green card in the morning, my sister, you can enter Social Security office in the afternoon, the same day. If that's you're in a rush, but me, I was in a rush. I just wanted to get my life started. I just wanted to start working. I had to do a lot of things because I've been at home for 3 good months doing nothing, guys. I was tired, so I just wanted to do start working and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was why I called Social Security office immediately to get my appointment. So I got my appointment and then I went in there. So if you're going to apply for your Social Security card, you have to have your green card with you. So you take your green card, and please also research or check online for other documents that you need to take with you. Okay, so once you get your Social Security Social Security number okay, so once you get your Social Security number, you can apply for jobs. So once you get the job, and then they have to do the security check or your background check or all that, that's when they're going to ask you for your Social Security number. So you have to have a Social Security number. If not, they will not offer you the job, or they will not give you the job at the end of the day. Okay, that's that. So the next thing obviously after that is to get your ID, like what you actually call your ID. Okay, so there are different types of ID over here in America. So you can decide to get your state ID. You can use your driver's license as your ID. Okay, so anyone you want to do is fine, but what I did was the driver's license route. Okay, because literally they're the same thing and it serves the same function. So I would rather get the driver's license than get the state ID. But you can have everything, that's up to you. Or your driver's license is also your state ID. I actually don't even know. I'm not sure, but you guys find out. Okay. So over here, to get your driver's license is in 2 stages. Okay, so the first stage is where you get your permit, and then the second stage is where you get the real driver's license. So the first stage, to get the permit, you have to read a book. So every state in America has a book that you read. So that book actually has the rules and the regulations of the road signals, all of that. You have to read it. In fact, sometimes those books are like as bulky as this. You have to read it. It's not like Nigeria where you just go and enter one driving school and then you feel you're okay, you go and get your driver's license. It's not as easy as that. Right here, you have to read. You have to literally read a book that is this bulky. So you read that book, and then if you feel ready and you feel like, okay, I can write a test, it's an exam. So you write it, and it's computer based. So you go to the your driver's license office and then to write that test. So once you do the test and you pass, then you would be given a temporary permit. It will be printed out in a paper, because immediately they can't give you the card. So it will be printed out in the paper. So with that paper, you can you just wait, I think 2 weeks or something, either 2 weeks or 30 days, they would mail the real permit to you. So once they mail that real permit to you, you can use that as your ID anywhere, at the bank, wherever, airports, anywhere, it is your ID. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a permit or it's not a real driver's license. In fact, if they ask you for a driver's license, that permit also acts like a driver's license. Okay, the only thing is you cannot use that, you can't drive alone using that permit. Somebody has to be beside you to drive using that permit. If you are caught driving alone and you have that permit alone, fine for you. Okay, you're already accumulating fine. That's not good. All right, so somebody has to be beside you to drive if you have the permit. So before you can get the real driver's license, you have to do the road test. Okay, so the road test, there's going to be an officer that will sit beside you, and then you drive. They just watch how your speed limit, how you drive, how you hold the steering, and stuff like that. They just want to know, how if you know how to drive. And then you would also be asked to park your car. So the officer will be grading you how you park. So there are different types of parking. There's parallel parking, there's backing up, and the normal type of parking, you know, whatever. So they'll tell you how to do those things. One tip, my sisters and my brothers, if you don't take anything from this video, you know I always hook you up with the best tea, guys. If you don't take anything from this video, please make sure, if you don't know how to drive, please learn how to drive before you come to America. Like, it's gonna save you a whole lot of money if you do that. Driving school over here is very, very expensive. Let me move closer to the camera. Driving school over here is expensive. The least you probably get is probably $40 per hour. And obviously you can't learn how to drive in 1 hour. So this driving school will probably tell you to pay maybe 2 or 3 hours. Now calculate that and multiply it times a week, then maybe a month. It's a lot of money. If you don't want to waste money, please don't just do it. It's better to learn how to. That was one of my mistakes that I made. Please learn how to drive before you come to America, because if you come here and you don't know how to drive, you have to learn how to drive before you can do the driving test. You can get the permits, all well and good, but you have to know how to drive to get the license itself, the driver's license itself that allows you to drive alone. You can drive anywhere alone. Nobody's gonna, you know, stop you or, you know, say, you know, you're not right for doing that. Okay, so please and please make sure you learn how to drive before you come to Nigeria. If you don't know how to park very well, learn how to park. Backing up, parallel parking, you see those two things, they watch it very, very well. You have to be perfect in it. In fact, practice with cones, because that's what they're going to use over here. They'll put cones on they'll put the cones there, and then they'll tell you to back up into that space. So if you hit a cone minus something for you, they start deducting your scores, and once your score is probably very low, they'll tell you, sorry, you can't get the license. Okay, so things are done differently here. So please make sure you know how to drive before coming to America if you don't know how to drive. But if you know how to drive, good. You can always do the permit test and also the driver's license road test the same day, and you get your driver's license, you know, so that is very easy. So make sure you take note of that. Okay, for me, I still have my permit. I've been in America for over a year. I've not done my road test yet because I'm still learning how to drive. If I had known, I should have just, you know, learned how to drive when I was in Nigeria. But you know, I would get it when I get it. One day I will get the license. So it's no rush. I'm not rushing on that. So yeah, that's another thing, you need to get your driver's license. And for real, like, that's it, guys. If you have those things, to be honest, you're now living in America. Like, your life has started. There's nothing else they can ask you to bring out that you don't have. So literally, there's nothing they will ask you to bring that you don't have. ID, check. Green card, check. Social security number, check. Bank account, check. What else are you waiting for? But I'm going to tell you one more thing that is very, very important in America, is your credit score. When I got to America, nobody actually even told me there was something like that. In fact, I never even knew that there was anything like credit score. In Nigeria, everything we pay with is debit cards. I don't know if we actually have credit cards in Nigeria, or if it's a thing. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but it's a thing over here. In fact, you have to be a good borrower in America for you to be able to do a lot of things. But I'm not going to dwell so much on the credit score thing, because you can do it when you're ready. You only just need a good credit score to be able to purchase like big things. So let's say like cars or house or things like that. Those are the things that you need credit scores for, because you would need to get a loan. So anything that has to do with getting a loan from either the bank or a lender or a mortgage broker or whatever it is, you will need a good credit score, and then you have to build that credit score. So when I got here, obviously, because I opened my account with Bank of America was the first bank that offered me a credit card. Okay, so I was offered, obviously, like, because you don't have any record, you don't have anything, so you're just like point blank zero. Okay, so the amounts they would offer you for your credit card would not be a lot. So I was offered, I think, $500 on my credit card, and then, you know, the more you use it and the more you pay back, the more your score keeps going up. But to be honest, guys, I can't even teach you how this credit score thing works. Okay, because even me, I'm still trying to get my finger around it. So if you don't have much to do right now, you can start researching on this thing. So when you come here, you are loaded. You know what to do. You know what, you know the next thing to do, okay? And that's what I'm telling you guys to stay. So while you're at home, and instead of you getting frustrated and you're still waiting for your visa, start learning things like this and start putting yourself, start engaging, okay? So when you get here, boom, you know what to do immediately. All right, so that's about it for this video. To be honest, like, that's all you need to get your life started, like, and start doing anything you want to do and be an American and all that, So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video so far, you watched it this far, thank you. All right, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If there's anything you feel like I missed out in this video, please leave it in the comment section. And also, if there's anything else you want me to talk about in the next video, or you want something you want me to probably buttress on or something like that, please let me know, okay? I will definitely be doing it. But to be honest, guys, don't let us make this channel all about immigration videos and visa videos and all of that. There are other things that you guys want to see me talk about or do and stuff like that. I mean, I actually want to be doing day in a live videos, like showing you guys around Atlanta. I'm actually in Atlanta, okay? So if you guys want me to show you places around Atlanta, restaurants, places different. I actually have an aquarium video on my page. If you've not gone to watch it yet, what are you doing? Go and watch it. Go and watch the aquarium video, because I swear that's like the most beautiful aquarium I have ever been to. Like, it's so beautiful. I was so happy to be there. So you go and watch that video. I actually recorded, in fact, recording that video was a lot too, because it was so hard. There were so many people there, but I had to do it for you guys. So go watch that video. Thank you. So yeah, so if there's any other thing you want to watch, you want to see on this channel, please don't let us make it just all about immigration and everything like that. To be honest, like, I really want to branch out. I want to show you guys different things, show you guys what America is all about, places in America and stuff like that. If you want to see videos like that, please let me know in the comment section. I would definitely be doing that for you guys. All right, I'm signing out today. My name is Lami. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed, okay? And thank you so much for watching. Bye.